What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna apologize ahead of it if I crash. My internet is really weak right now. But today we're gonna be going through my whole movie collection. It's all over the place. I'm gonna start up here and just go. First few, I'm just gonna rapid fire because we don't really want to talk about these. But Robots, an animated film about robots. Fern Gully, haven't seen it. Space James 1 and 2, Guilty Pleasures. Yeah. Another Museum, Battle of Supernius. I liked all the museum. There's three of them, not two of them. Emphasize that. I was confused that there was actually only two of them like a month ago, and I don't know why. And that's two. SpongeBob for Hire, Lost in Time. SpongeBob. We don't want to talk about them. The later movies, saw the second one, first day in theaters. I mean, overall, both of them are awesome. The first one's awesome cast. Charles Daly, Liam Neeson, Chris Evans, Will Ferrell, Elizabeth Banks. Do I need to go on? Morgan Freeman, too. Rise of the Guardians. It's about like mythical characters like Jack Frost, Santa. It's a good family film. Excuse me. The B film. The B movie. Jerry Seinfeld, a very funny, very famous comedian, stars as an animated bee. Not a bad movie overall. The other girl in this, the actor, I've never been able to pronounce her first or last name, but overall good movie. This movie, I'm sorry. Okay, you're gonna hear more about this movie or later over here, but the Tooth Fairy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why? Mr. Bean's Holiday. No, I love all the Mr. Bean movies. I love them. I love the main guy there, Mr. Bean. You'll see I have another Mr. Bean movie down here. Everybody's Hero, a good animated film with Rob Renner, which is a good actor. Which we'll just also see later. The Polar Express 1. Watch that. Oh, there we go. Trash, but Polar Express. I try to watch this every Christmas. It's just a good movie. Tom Hanks is phenomenal in this movie. He's the main guy, right? Yeah. This movie I haven't seen. Denzel Washington, which I'll take, and Whitney Houston is the preacher's wife. I haven't seen that before. Squeakquel, really. I don't really like the Alvin and Chipmunks movie. My copy of the first one's I don't know if I showed it in another video. No, but it's absolutely destroyed. Like it is terrible. Let me see if I can actually find it out. That's probably why I don't have it down here. There's a lot of jumbled movies I can talk about up here. That's not up here. Here it is. I'm in the channel. Jason Lee, he's in a lot of two people. He's in a lot of Kevin Smith films. Mallrats, I mean, love it. Yeah, look at all this front, but don't even have the back. It's all taped right here, so it's a trash movie, and it's a trash movie, in my opinion. Second one, I have it up here though. Garfield: A Tale of Two Kittens. It's about Garfield, live action Garfield. He goes to Britain and everything. Yeah, it's good. Peter Pan, I don't like it. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Three people. Holy cow. Two people. Holy cow. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Overall, a good animated film. I forgot who stars. Give me a minute. Doesn't tell me who stars in the movie. That's sad. Epic animated film, one person. Okay. epic animated film. Uh, that overall, I mean, I like. Hey, I got like, yeah. Overall, I like epic. Um, I guess it's a little weird. I mean, I could do well. I guess Charlotte's Web, a classic that my family loves. We watch it a lot. When I say a lot, I say every once in a while. Hugo, overall a good movie. I liked the girl in this movie. She was in like Neighbors 2 and stuff. She was also in another franchise, which I can't mention that name. It says it's word. But she was a superhero called Hit Woman. Yeah. Hit Girl. Find it out for yourself. 2 likes, 2 people. Let's go. Um, Ice Age, The Meltdown, a blockbuster movie. That's an actual blockbuster movie. Um, I like the Ice Age movies. They always had good cast. They had good acting. There's never a moment in the time of the Ice Age films that they weren't acting good, really. Um, One person, 2 eyes. Secret Life of Pets. Saw the second one? Just the first one is 10 times better than the second one. The second one's still good, though. Hotel for Dogs, haven't seen it. Puss in Boots, nah. What are Rascals? I'm gonna get rid of that. Over the Hedge, I think Steve Carell's actually in that movie, and I love Steve Carell. Anything Steve Carell, I will most likely like. 2 people, 2 lights. Marmaduke. Owen Wilson voices a dog. George Lopez. What much more do I need to say? Forced Away. I think Hugh Jackman's in that film. Not positive. Okay. Planet 51. that goes along with what happened in September. It didn't happen. So it's not Area 51, it's Planet 51. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson voices an astronaut. That's an okay film. Mr. Morium's Wonder Emporium. It's a tongue twister. And it's a weird movie. Dustin Hoffman's a good actor, don't get me wrong. But he didn't give me what I really wanted in the movie. Here we go again. Tooth Fairy and Tooth Fairy 2. I actually like Tooth Fairy 2 more. Larry the Cable Guy. He never gets old. The Goonies, a good old classic from the 80s. 1 person, 2 eyes. Good old classic from the 80s. 2 person, 2 eyes. Good old classic from the 80s. That I've seen a few times. Kangaroo Jack, a cheesy movie. 1 person, 2 eyes. Cheesy movie with Christopher Walken. I'm a very bad impression of Christopher Walken. 1 person, 2 likes. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. We Built a Zoo. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson. Good cast, good movie. Rainbow, one of my favorite movies of all time. My favorite animated movie of all time. They took it a step above with that movie. Happy Feet, really. Despicable Me, Steve Carell animated film that I like. The Spy Next Door. Jackie Chan. I mean, he's gotten old at this point. Now we're down here, finally, after all this madness. Goosebumps. Haven't seen the second one yet. Have no interest. 2 people, 2 eyes. Have no interest. I'm gonna stop mentioning how many people and everything. But I have no interest in watching the second one. First one was okay. I think I saw it in theaters actually. The Karate Kid collection. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I mean, I like Karate Kid. Sure. Why not? Rio. I have the second one on Blu-ray. We'll get to that later. Probably they've changed the Meatballs. I always liked Bill Harder. I mean, he voices a person with long hair. That's animated. Cool. Orange Here's a Who. Love the cast. Love the movie. My favorite Dr. Seuss movie. And my second favorite animated film of all time. Seth Rogen is in this movie. How much more do I have to say? I can't say that word. Why? Kung Fu Panda Holiday. I mean, I was disappointed by the holiday movie. Oh, I should probably move this like this. I was disappointed by the holiday movie. I mean, it was 25 minutes long. Really? Kung Fu Panda, I like Jet Black, so. Now we got a long list of movies. They're all kind of sequels. Madagascar, 2, Escape from Africa. Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. The Penguins of Madagascar series. Penguins of Madagascar, the movie. Good. Good. Okay. Yes. No. Penguins of Madagascar, the movie. 3 people too late. I have to point that out. The Penguins of Madagascar, the movie. I don't know what they were aiming for. I mean, the TV show was good and everything. The Madagascar movies, I like Ben Stiller. I like Chris Rock. Moving on. Looney Tunes Collection 5, Looney Tunes Collection 8. Looney Tunes, just short little things that are awesome. I love them. Diary of Owen Picture, Diary of Owen Picture 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, I said one on Blu-ray. We'll get to that later. But yeah. Nah. Nope. No. Shrek the Third, Shrek the Final Chapter, Forever After. I don't know why I don't have all the other Shrek films. That beats me, but okay. Here we go. Being the movie, love being the movie. Seen it so many times. I will point out the movie I've seen most out of any movie in my whole collection. On any movie I've ever seen before. So, being the movie, good. There's a whole part at the end where this is why it's PG-13. It's just really dumb. They could have done with that. He was in Britain and no, something like that. There's this guy on a motorcycle that flipped him off, and he thought that was a compliment, so he went around flipping people off. So yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2. I watch them usually during Christmas time. I mean, I like them. They're good. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I love Ghostbusters. They're my top 10 favorite films of all time. The second one's not, but the first one is. Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray. Just a little thing. Shout out? Not shout out. One little thing I want to say, because I don't own the movie, so I can't say when I get there. Zombieland. Bill Murray and Zombieland. Very brief, but awesome. So there's 6 movies in this. The Animal, the Benchwarmers, Just For You, the Honey Bunny, Joe Dirt, and the Master of Disguise. I have 3 of them separately. I have Joe Dirt, Master of Disguise, and Benchwarmers separately. Tom Hanks 3 comedy film collection. I'm in comedy, by the way. Now, The Money Pit, The Birds, Darknet. I haven't seen Darknet, but I've seen the first 2. I love Money Pit. All I want to do is take a bath. Meet the Parents, Little Flockers. Okay, films. I mean, they're funny. I mean, if I wanted you to laugh, I'll watch them. We're trying to start. These 2, I mean, people could count them as family-friendly films, but I put them down in my comedy because they make me laugh, actually. Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. Dawn's the 3rd one. I have seen the 3rd one. But they just made me laugh. I love the cast in there. Here's my next. I have all my Kevin James movies. Cobalt Mall Cop, Zookeeper. Here Comes the Boom. I like Kevin James. He's a good actor. All these movies make me laugh. Zookeeper is the worst out of all of them, in my opinion. And that's why I have my Adam Sandler movies. Quick, Grown Ups, Ain't No Management, 50 First Dates, Pixels, Mr. Deeds, Longest Yard. Mr. Deeds, I haven't finished, so I can't talk about that. Pixels, I love. 50 First States is okay. I just rewatched Anger Management. After rewatching it, it's not that good, really. Grown Ups, one of my favorites. Quick, weird movie. Longest Yard, um, yeah, that's all. We're up here now. Finally. I'm already at 15 minutes. We're going faster than I thought we would, which is awesome because I want to get this over. It's 2 minutes. Mr. Pepper's Penguins, Bruce Almighty, Evan Almighty, the cable guy, Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber is one of my favorite films of all time. Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty, they're kind of like sequels. These aren't kind of like my Jim Carrey comedies. The Table Guy, I don't like The Table Guy. Ben Stiller directed The Table Guy. There's a whole scene in that movie where Jim Carrey sings Somebody to Love. I don't know what they were going for. These are to my two Vince Vaughn movies I have. I have Four Christmases and The Breakup. I like Four Christmases and I like The Breakup. I got A 5-Year Engagement. An okay film. I like Chris Pratt in this movie. Crazy Stupid Love. I really like this movie actually. Steve Carell. I always like the Steve Carell movie. 1 Year. I have two Jack Black comedy films. I got Nacho Libre in 1 Year. 1 Year is good. Nacho Libre is even better. Here's my Will Ferrell movies. I got Stranger Than Fictions, Blades of Glory, Tell They Do Nice, Bewitched. The other guy is Anchorman 2. They're all super funny. I mean, it doesn't matter what he's doing, he's funny. But it's Stranger Than Fiction, that's kind of a sad movie too. Gilbert Taylor, Owen Wilson, who protects some kids that are getting bullied in school. I mean, classic comedy. Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. Life as We Know It. Okay, film. I like the girl in there. I forgot her name. It'll come to me later when I'm not making this video. Tammy. Love Melissa McCarthy. Super funny. This is one of my sister's favorite films. Tammy is. Her. One of my favorite movies of all time. Joaquin Phoenix, Amy Adams, Scarlett Johansson. They just did very well in this film. Yeah. Valentine's Day. I haven't actually seen the full movie, so I can't really talk about that one. Due Date. This is the movie I've seen more than any other movie I've ever seen, ever. I've seen about 15 times. Funniest movie I've ever seen. There's no doing that. Actually, it's between that and First Anchorman. Excuse me. First Anchorman made me laugh too hard. I'm hungry. Easy A, Emma Stone. She's funny. This is a blockbuster movie. Employee of the Month. I like it. Dax Shepard married to Kristen Bell.
I thought you put money in your account. You got -$4 in your account, Mister. -$4.
Sorry about that.
You talking to your computer?
Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. Um, but yeah, due date. Uh, Between that and Anchorman, it is probably the funniest movie I've ever seen. Easy A talked about. Okay, where am I? Dukes of Hazzard. Classic cast. I like the cast. Johnny Knoxville. Forgot the other guy's name. Good movie. The Rainer. Another Johnny Knoxville movie. The Man Who Stared Goats. Another one of my favorites. George Clooney film. I Love You Man. Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. Good.
Kissing seagulls.
Jason Segel. One of them went on to be Ant-Man. One of them went on to be the Muppets. That's great. Molly Pius and the Holy Grail. Old classic. Haven't seen that in a long time. The Return of the Pink Panther. Pink Panther movies are good. Parental Guidance. Billy Crystal. I mean, I like Billy Crystal. Jeff Dunham. Controlled Charles. Good. Jeff Dunham makes me laugh. Game Night, a new comedy. Batteries Not Included. One of my first PG-13 movies I ever watched, actually. And it was really good. Year of the Dog. I got Three Stooges collection, another Three Stooges collection, Three Stooges the movie. Three Stooges are fine. Okay. Beverly Hillbillies, we'll talk more about them later. They're cheesy. I haven't seen the movie yet because I don't want to watch them because it's going to be too cheesy. Fat Albert and Meet Dave. I had two kind of funny comedies. Scrooge to Bill Murray again. Zoolander, I did a movie review. It's going to be uploaded soon. I have this on Blu-ray Steelbook, which you'll see later. Hitched, Will Smith, Over the Frauta. One in my top 7 favorite films. Really like this movie. Hilarious, violent, everything that you could ask for. And George Clooney. So that's good. I got 2 copies of Elf. I only need 2 copies of Elf. I like Elf. It's directed by the guy that made Iron Man and that made the movie Chef. Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, super long, super cool. Pirates of the Caribbean again. If you're asking why I didn't put these with my Disney films, because I got them as action films, not Disney films. Dawn, the Planet of the Apes films, both good. Do I have the one with James Franco? Not James Franco. Yeah. This one with James Franco. Transformers film. I have this one right here. I have this on Blu-ray. Don't really know why I have this. It's not even that good of a movie, though. 2 James Bond movies. I have the worst one and the medium one. I don't even have the best James Bond movie. There's a Divergent series. I haven't seen any of them, except I know that there's Miles Teller in them. They're my sister's movies. The Expendables 1, 2, and 3, and I got the Expendables 1 separately. I love the Expendable movies. They're my top 10 favorite movies. A lot of people don't like them because they think that they could have done better. I think they were just perfect. They did fine. Inception. Another movie I really like. Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Tom Hardy, Michael Caine. Good cast. Good movie. After Earth, Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. I don't have the first one, but I want to get both of them on Blu-ray, so I might just buy the double feature at Walmart. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Probably my top 5 favorite movies of all time. It's so good. Master and Commander. I haven't seen this film, so it's Russell Crowe, and I can't talk about it because I haven't seen it. The Outlaw Joey Wales, Clint Eastwood classic. These next films, I count them as related to each other. There's Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman. Yeah. Not a very good movie. My sister's favorites, not one of mine, though. I mean, I like these two. Chris Hemsworth and her. I got the extended version also. I don't care for it. 2012, a Doomsday movie. I like Doomsday movies, and this was one of the cool ones. The Communicator. New film with Liam Neeson. A really cool film. I like how they did it. Director of the guy that always works with Liam Neeson. Yeah. Next film is a new film. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm actually probably gonna watch it today. So, and that's Skyscraper. I'm gonna watch that today. The First Night, also another movie I haven't seen. Steve Connery, Richard Gere. I mean, it seems pretty cool. No, I'm gonna watch it. The Great Wall, The Martian. 2 of Martians in my top 10 favorite films. Santa Barbara. I did not finish this full movie, so I cannot talk about it. Okay. Ocean's 12. Don't know why I don't own the other ones, and they just put them on Netflix. So, Netflix watchers, just down here now. Finally, Firewall. We're just gonna rapid fire through a few of these. Firewall. Now I want to talk about this next one for a minute. White House Down. Channing Tatum action movie. This guy, before he did that film, in hard R comedies, did a PG-13 action movie, full on action, with Jimmy Fox. And somehow, he pulled it off decently. Okay. True it. My top 10 favorite movies of all time. Well, it's super good. Fury and The Monuments Men. 2 World War II films. I mean, they're good. The Ballad of Lefty Brown. I haven't seen this one yet. It's new. I haven't seen this one either. Broken Tail. Has a guy from the judge. And it's at Helllands. Don't I have second Helllands? Maybe I do. 2 Egyptian films. Crash of the Titans was pretty okay. And with the Liam Neeson released the Kraken, was it? Gods of Egypt. Terrible movie. Really. Hunter Killer. I just got this one for my birthday this year. The cast, the movie. So, I mean, if you want a movie to check out this one. The Maleficent 7, and there's another movie in here, it's Silverado. Haven't seen Silverado, but this is one in my top 10 top 20 favorite movies of all time. Scorpion King 2, Blockbuster. I haven't seen this first one, haven't seen the second one, don't even know what they are. So. Spiderwick Colonies. I actually had a double of this movie, so if you want a copy of it, let me know. Tower Heist, good comedy action movie. It's in my action and not my comedy because I count it as an action movie. Taken. iRobot. G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra. Terrible, 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 terrible film. The Day After Tomorrow. Good doomsday film again. Valkyrie. Another good action film with Tom Cruise about Hitler. The Challenger. Good film. My favorite character in this movie is actually Edward Norton, even though he's not even the main guy. I mean, he kind of is. I'll turn off my camera for that. Is that any better? Maybe a little bit. Who are still watching? I mean, how are you keeping through this? Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. Don't have any of the other ones because Tokyo Drift is my favorite one out of here. I'll leave it right in the way anyway. Fool's Gold, good Matthew McConaughey action movie. Journey to the Center of the Earth, and the Aldrin. Both okay movies. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, sold at theaters when it came out. Now I have it on DVD. The Dark Knight. My favorite Batman film. I do actually have one of the others. I have Batman Begins. Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage, Young Sherlock Holmes, 10,000 BC, The Brothers, couple movies I haven't seen. This random Marvel movie. I can't even pronounce it. Exodus, Gods and Kings, Christian Bale movie. It's okay. Green Hornet, my top 20 favorite films. Seth Rogen, Hancock, Will Smith. The Jumper, I have it on Blu-ray. I'll see it a little bit maybe. Jurassic World. Good film. I saw both.
Don't come over here and bump my arm. I'm trying to do something.
Sorry about that. I saw both 1 and 2 Jurassic Worlds in theaters. The next one I haven't seen and I have no interest in seeing. Mortal Kombat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a good movie. It really is a good movie. We're halfway there. I'm just gonna name them off rapid fire. I don't really feel like talking about that anymore. Sorry. My Marvel movies. Venom, Iron Man, Hulk, X-Men when I stand X-Men. Fantastic Four, non-Marvel movies. Transporter 2, You Got Served, War Games, Mission Impossible 3, Grudge Match, Star Trek Into Darkness, Taxi, Total Recall, Control Island, Night and Day, Godzilla, Rocky Balboa, Superman Return, 12 O'Clock High, Minority Report, Red, The Seeker, 6 Days of January, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Push, I guess so. Oh, yeah, go down. Yeah. No, don't. I'm gonna just name off my Disney films. Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, Uncharted Notre Dame 2, John Wick 2, Tron Legacy. I have another copy of that. And Inspector Gadget 2, Home on the Range, A Bud Life, Around the World in 80 Seconds, Space Puppies, Ratatouille, Chicken Aladdin, The Return of Jeddah, Wreck-It Ralph, Wall-E, Peach Dragon, Tomorrowland, Lady and the Tramp, Plans, Fire and Rescue, have it on Blu-ray. Toy Story 3, Tangled, Atlantis, the Astrocats, Bolt, Frozen, Secretariat, The Muppets, Alice in Wonderland, Princess Diaries, Princess of Thieves, Cars 3, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Up, Bedtime Stories, Enchanted, Hocus Pocus, Tree Forest, Bambi, Airbud. Now I'm into my drama movies. The Blind Side, Life of Pi, of course. This is really heavy. I should probably get right up here. Nah, I'm just. This is Michael Jackson. This is Ill Fast as Indian Ray Charles. 42, The Jackie Robinson Story, Forrest Gump, Patch Adams, Cinderella Man, $1 Million Baby, Creed, Perfect Storm, Let Me, Whatever Space, Unfortunate Events, 100-Foot Journey, Peaceful Warrior, Second Hand Lions, I talked about that earlier, The Informant, The Wedding Date, Rumor Has It, George Clooney film, Sully, The Post, 2 new movies, both good. Where the Wild Things Are, Meat Pie Show, The Bucket List, what's that Rob Reiner I told you about, directed that film. William Daniels, The Butler, The Teen Speech, Joyful Noise, W, about George W. Bush, About Time, Leap Year, Facing the Giants, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, have it on Blu-ray. Catch Me If You Can, one of my favorites. Hidden Figures, another copy of The Blind Side. Footloose, and My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Those are all my DVDs. These are my TV series I have. Office Season 1, Office Season 2, Office Season 3, Office Season 4, Walker, Texas Ranger Season 1, $6 Million Man Season 1, Heroes, Superheroes, Lost Superheroes Season 1, The Simpsons Season 1, Beverly Hillbillies Season 2 or 3 or something, Mad Men Season 4, Downton Abbey Season 1, and Duck Dynasty Season 1 and 2, and Dirty Jobs Collection 2. 1, 2. Blu-rays. Do I really want to do Blu-rays? Well, I just say these wrong, right? I have these 2 separate because they're classics. Wizard of Oz and The Princess Bride. Hooray. Fine. I will do my I'm just trying to read them off, okay? Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Peter Jackson, the second one. Karate Kid, Zoolander, Boy Steelbook, Pacific Rim, The Book of Life, Spider-Man 3, Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. Haven't seen that one really. John Wick 1, John Wick 2, good movies. One of both my top 2 favorite movies ever. Yogi Bear, Planes, Fire and Rescue, Transformers: Age of Extinction. It has another Transformers Blu-ray in there. It's probably like the third one, but the campaign, the race to Witch Mountain, Iron Man 2, Thunderbirds the movie, that everyone BT Robert Rules, talked about that earlier. Final Atlas, terrible movie, hate it. Marvel's Avengers, awesome film. Rio 2, have the first one on DVD. Dawson Tale, have the first one on Blu-ray, you'll get to later. Jumper, which we talked about on DVD earlier. I got The Blind Side and Dawson Tale. Yeah. And, what's the because? In my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Thank you guys all for watching, and peace out.